This is my 2016 WRX that I ordered from Copart. It had a few mechanical issues and some body damage. In a previous video, I tried to address the body damage and I pulled the old turbo. In this video, I'm gonna see if I can install the new turbo and reconnect everything. It'll be right at home right there. I was gonna rip the seats out and do a bit of cleaning on the WRX, but that showed up. It's the turbo, so I'm gonna install it. Let's see how this thing looks. Gaskets look quality. Oh, and it comes with new gaskets for the feeder lines. It looks good. Turbine wheel looks a little different. There is absolutely no play, which is good. Turbine wheels look different than the one that I took off, but it looks like it'll fit. So I have to put this on, and this mates up with that, but this clamp is in the way. So I'm going to loosen it and rotate it that way. Oh, maybe I should rotate it this way. Then I can access the nuts. All right, let's see if that works. So yeah, this will work. So let me get the gasket. Oh, nice. Nice, the gasket looks like it fits well. Ah, there we go. All right. I noticed that I was missing something, and it was this bracket right here. This bracket needs to get transferred to the exhaust side of this, right there. All right, let's see, does that bracket line up now? Yeah, it does, well enough anyway. All right, let's see. So that's the big one. Does it go like this? It has to go like this. I'm gonna do a fit up and then I'm gonna go eat. So these are still the old gaskets. I think it's gonna go like this. In order to mount the new turbo to the headers, I gotta take these off because I don't have extra ones. So let's see how tightly they are in. It shouldn't be too tight. Yeah, they're coming out. What the hell? Did my battery just die on me? Yep. This battery is full. And it looks like these are exactly the same. So the ones that go to the header, I am gonna go ahead and put in right now. I'm supposed to use new gaskets, but the kit came with gaskets, but they don't fit. So I'm gonna reuse the old ones for now. Oh, I might have some copper gaskets, let's see. You see, that's why you don't get rid of stuff. I think some of these will fit. And they are an exact fit. Sometimes you get lucky. And I got a bolt for right here. As best I can tell from the manual, this gets tightened to 23 foot-pounds, 23.2 foot-pounds. So I set it at 24. There we go. I'll take some of these hoses off the old stuff, put it upon the new. Nice. And this one gets tightened to just over 12 foot-pounds. Something else I needed to take off the old one was this. Oh man, I don't want to reuse all these gaskets. Thankfully, I've had good luck with banjo bolt gaskets in the past, as long as you tighten them properly. So I think I'll be all right. And I'm gonna drive this car enough that if a leak develops, I'll know it and I will be able to remedy it. Did I shoot myself in the foot here? Oh man, I can't get it in. But before I move any further, let me go ahead and tighten this down. No! The 1/4" drive, 10 millimeters, thin enough to get in there. I really think that's tight enough. So now I gotta loosen this again. Just enough to get that banjo bolt back on. Still not enough room. Lesson learned. Do as many of the connections as you can before you put this on. Ah. Yay. All right, so I think it's header time. So the new gasket looks like it fits. This goes like that, and then everything is easy to install. And now, nice and easy now. What next? I think if I get this mounted back to the engine, that will be a good stopping point for today. Because the cat goes here, I need a new oxygen sensor. I'm gonna drain the oil, new spark plugs, new ignition coil. I'll order all that and hopefully do all of that tomorrow. So this is where the headers remount. And the old gasket's still there in this metal. It should seal well enough. But I am going to try and clean it really well before I put the header and turbo back on. Let's see if I can install this just using human strength, because it is a bit awkward. Human power proved to be difficult, i.e. Mac needs to get back in the gym. Oh, it's right there, almost. Why won't you just slide on? Oh, almost had it. Oh. If this ends up working, I should have done this from the get-go. But I was so close using my human strength. All right, so I got one stud on this side on and none on the other side, but we'll see. It seems to be in a happy place, so I'm gonna see if I can massage this side on over here. I mean, it's so close. Oh, I about got it. I got a nut on this side. Let's see if the nuts came off the other side. And they did. That blam it. But let's see if jacking up on this side sends it home. It is so freaking close. Why won't it line up? Wait a minute. Almost. Finally. Whew. Let me put these nuts on. I feel like I've earned this stopping point for today. They'll be tight. I'll check the torque specs while I'm relaxing tonight. They're easily accessible. I know I said a good stopping point, but having all these hoses disconnected, it's kind of irking me, so I might as well do them. This one obviously looks at home right here. It'll be right at home right there. And this long one belongs there. What else? That big one goes up there. This one goes right there. This one goes right here. I remember that this one actually goes up top, but I know this one goes right here. This one goes on a hose that's just behind this one. There's a hose right here with the hose clamp that goes on this barb right here. That comes from the blow-off valve. Oh, I think that's good. What next? And there's one hose clamp right here that's been loose since I got it. So I'm gonna tighten it down. I think that is all of the ones accessible from below. I don't know if you can see this, but this is one that I wasn't a fan of the clamp style used, but it wasn't leaking, so I might as well just leave it on. I had that style clamp, so I used it. Even though I don't know what the proper one is, I'm pretty sure that's not it, but it is the right size. So I think that concludes what I wanted to get done today. Hit subscribe if you'd like to follow along as I turn this beat up Copart auction special into a decent car. Thanks for watching. Take care.